Alright, so I'm ready to roll down the hill now. I got over my block of wood. It's ready to go. So, one-handed, I guess. No power. Try to coast it right into the garage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a glove. So this right here was the battery that was in it. Went to Harbor Freight and I picked up one of these little chargers. It's pretty cool. I basically set that to auto, push this button, and right now I guess it's trying to fix it. And once it does that, you hit the charge button and it figures everything out for you. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll see. Give that a shot. I'll see what it says once it's done reconditioning. But over here, got the car on jack stands on all four corners, took off all the wheels. Really wanted to inspect the brakes because I wasn't quite sure what we were gonna see here, but it doesn't look that good. This is some of the clear coat problems. There's a lot of that happening. Get you into a little bit better light. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of it. Not sure what I'm gonna do there yet. That's kind of new. So anyways, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and then start taking everything apart so I can get to the timing chain. Check out what's going on with the timing chain, because I mean, it's got air, it's got spark, it's got fuel. This was actually flooded. It opened up the throttle body, and after some cranking, and it was completely flooded. So timing is my next suspect. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Alright, this is as far as I got tonight. Got myself a little Home Depot light set up over there. And got to the tensioner. But the tensioner is just, it's shot. It's not holding its place. I tried to spin this by hand and it's just, everything skips. The tensioner's not doing its job. And those little teeth down there are worn out. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna order some parts and get back to this whenever everything comes in. So I just met up with some dude at this McDonald's in the middle of nowhere, Sunnyside, Central Washington. Picked up these things. They're a bit dirty, but I got the tools with them. They look alright. So got me some coffee, and now 3 more hours and I'll be back in Portland. Oh, it's my rotor set. Pads and rotors. So this is how the car is sitting right now. Pretty much just a trunk full of parts. A coilover set. Everything like you see it. I've been getting stuff in the mail. Just kind of collecting everything before I start putting stuff together. I did already get my pads and rotors in the mail, but decided to wait to put those on together when I do the suspension, kind of get it all done in one go. And I got some more stuff coming in the mail, side skirts, lips, whatnot. Ordered one of these replacement glasses, and I got my shift knob in. We got some guys installing AC, heating and AC system up there, so but anyways, yeah, there's a few other things I want to order, like the rubber things that go on the pedals. I was looking on Amazon and didn't really find any I liked, like to replace them, or like those metal bolt-on ones, so maybe I'll just get the regular rubber, like the original kind, you know. But nothing else going on here. Cover the engine up just in case. My little Home Depot light system. Got these 3 lights going to just a power strip, and it's always plugged in. I just climb on I climb on top of the car, and then I turn a little switch on there and turns all 3 of them on. I guess if when I have time, I'll just run the extension cord all the way to there, and then that way I can step out of the garage and just plug in the extension cord and turn them all on. But let me get you a little bit better angle. So that's where the car is like right now. I put this little block of wood here because the jack wasn't holding its position overnight, so I just stuck a piece of wood where it naturally wants to sit, you know. And so that's holding that up. Everything in here is just like we left it. Still waiting on the kit. The timing kit is taking a long time to get here, but everything's kind of sitting there. Here's my headlights and taillights I polished up with the mother's new lens kit. So they turned out to be like new. I mean, they were so clouded. But those look pretty good. Did my taillights too, those are pretty good. Kind of got my stuff stored here for now. But yeah, once I get back, I'm gonna have a whole pile of parts kind of sitting here. And oh, I forgot to mention, I'm leaving to Mexico. I'm going to Mazatlan for some stuff, not really vacation wise, but anyways, yeah. Yeah, you ready? Okay, I'm ready to go too, so I will update once we're done with this. Once I'm done with my trip and kind of get back here and start putting stuff together, really. The only thing I have left to take off is the pads and rotors and the suspension, and then everything else is just put stuff on, so I will update in a couple weeks, I guess. Alright guys, just got back from Mexico last night. Everything came here while I was away except for my side skirts. Not sure what happened, but maybe I'll reorder or maybe just go with a different style. I'll have to think about it, but I'm gonna start with the chain tensioner, and if the car starts and I have compression, then I'll just go ahead and start building everything else. Suspension and brakes first.
me put some of this shit in my mouth. Yeah, we're sorry. We're sorry. I got to my mouth. You guys got some over here now. We got the car roll tonight. We're going roll tonight. We're going over and get some beer. We'll see you later, buddy. I'll see y'all later. See y'all later.
Awesome. And if you want me to take pictures of what your guys did, you know, just to know what to bring, like whatever valve or whatever the heck.
Alright, it's been a little while since I filmed anything, but got quite a bit done. Getting ready to start cranking the car over, I think, later today, so got all that charged up. And don't remember where I left off, but I put the new timing on, chain, guides, tensioner, upper and lower chains, and all that stuff for the pump. Cover is on. I put it on yesterday with this stuff. So I'm giving that a shot. Oil pan is on, and my engine is jacked up right now because I had to get the oil pan in there, and the subframe. I had to separate the subframe, so all of that is on. I just needed some O-rings, which the dealer didn't have, of course, so I picked some out at Ace that I think might work. They gotta go on here, and then this goes into that thing right there. So if anything, I'll just put a bunch of that stuff in there. And then I got me a new belt because the old one, I mean, look at that. So that's the next step, is to put in that little coolant hose. I should really replace that battery, huh? It keeps tripping. What was I saying? Anyways, yeah, replace that O-ring on that hose, put that in, and then I can put my motor mount back, lower the engine, and then I can start putting stuff together. And so, yeah, I don't know, 3-4 hours away from starting the car, I hope, and we'll see what happens then. Alright, so I'm ready to crank it. I pulled out the ignition fuse from here, and then the fuel pump and the ignition fuse from under the dash. Got this thing hooked up right here. Okay, we're gonna bump it into this engine start mode. So I got the coolant all in, all the fluids, everything seems to be okay. I got the fuses back in, so